Let's try to be quiet so the video is going to be better.
Yeah.
You let me know when it's live.
Okay, it's live.
Okay, so let's wait a few minutes. Hello everybody, I'm Karla, Richey, publisher of Miami Kids Magazine. Today we're here at Hugo Boss store at Merrick Park. Thank you so much to Hugo Boss for hosting us in this special event. As you can see here, we have two very important people in the community. We have Mr. Robin Shelley. Thank you for being here today. Everybody clapping, yay! I have Noreen Timoney, who's also, she's the president of the Rotary Club of Miami, and Robin is the past district governor of the Rotary Club of Miami. We're very happy. And yes, of course.
Of course.
and we're very excited because we are having this event hosted here at Hugo Boss store, and we have here a very nice decorated box because we want everybody to come to Hugo Boss. We're gonna have this box set up inside or some days outside the store for you to bring an unwrapped toy to help the Rotary Club of Miami. All these toys are going to go to different children's in many areas in Miami, to many organizations with children's in need. So if you stop by here at Merrick Park, make sure to stop by at Hugo Boss and bring a little toy. That will be very important and very nice. Thank you. Also, you can enjoy many discounts and many opportunities here at Hugo Boss to check out the new collection. Now we go to the important part. We want to talk to Robin and Noreen, who are, as I said before, very important community leaders here in Miami. Let me first start introducing Noreen, that we mentioned before. She's the current president of the Rotary Club of Miami. She also is the principal at Timothy Impact Solution, a firm in the USA and global, specialized in helping organizations to leader on strategic and operation action steps. She's involved in many community organizations here in Miami, and she also was the past president of the Miami Women's Club for 10 years. Also, she is a mom of 2 children, and she had 4 granddaughters. Wow. Good job, Noreen. Very proud, very proud. She represents all the women very good. And we can put behind the very important personality. Who doesn't know Robin Shelley in the community? Robin and his wife, Susan, they are very good leaders, as I said, in the community, involved in many organizations. And he studied at the Miami-Dade School, right?
Yes, Miami-Dade Public Schools.
Yes, at the Palmetto Senior High, and also the University of Miami. And she worked at the Shelley's Manufacture Company, that was your family business.
Yes, it was, yes.
And he was the district governor of the District 6990, a father of 2 kids, and 6 grandchildren. Wow, what an example. So,
2 girls and 4 boys.
Wow, 2 girls and 4 boys.
You got 4 boys and girls together.
So we want to talk to you, and we want to hear a little bit. Noreen, first, would you like to tell us about the Rotary Club of Miami and how the Rotary is involved with so many good causes here in our community?
Well, first, thank you to the Miami Kids Magazine, and thank you, Karla, and thank you to the Hugo Boss store and all of their staff members here. It's wonderful that we can get together for this and join with our organization, the Rotary Club of Miami. We are so involved in our community. We look forward to it. We have a 105-year history of community service, founding so many different organizations, the Lighthouse for the Blind, the Medical Examiner's Office, so many other things. Baskin Palmer, one of our members, founded that. Service projects. We have signature projects as well. Our TBM Scholarship Fund, which was started by Thomas Brown McCullen from our Rotary Club. And it's really a scholarship fund that's devoted to helping medical students through their medical schooling. And what we do is we give scholarships to people actually students who have gone through the Miami-Dade school system and are currently either enrolled or going to be enrolled in a medical school. So this helps them, and it's another way we give back to the community. The Griffiths Award is another one. We work with Miami Police Department and honor one of the officers every year. And that event is tomorrow night, where we will be honoring a police officer who has served the community and is a proud representative of the Miami Police Department. The other one is our Distinguished Award for Citizenship, and we do that once a year where we honor a special person. We've honored in the past Bee Hines from the Miami Herald. We've honored Peggy Sapp. We've honored so many different people because of the work they do to join us in making our community such a special place. So I could go on, but I think it's more important to see how that fits into the overall Rotary picture. So,
Yes, you describe the club in a very short description, right? So that was very nice. And I'm very proud also to say that I'm a member of the Rotary Club of Miami. Thank you. And with Miami Kids Magazine and with the Rotary Club of Miami, together we can do so many good things for our community. I have to thank our club for all the efforts that they put on every event that we do, on every issue in our magazine. We have our writer, Diane Lansberg, that is a Rotarian, and she's my godmother. She helped me in everything. Thank you, Rotary and my family. And now I would like to talk with a mentor for me and for many other leaders here. Robin, tell us about your experience all these years as a Rotarian and past district governor.
Yes, thank you, Karla, for inviting me to be here today to this wonderful organization that you have, the Miami Kids Magazine. We've been to many of your events and enjoyed each and every one of them. Thank you for having us today. And Hugo Boss for having us here today, too. And the music provided by Norby of our Rotary Club of Miami, our rock star. Yes. Actually, I joined the Rotary Club of Miami in 1988. And I just wanted to be more connected to the community, to be involved in things that are going on and the committees and the projects that are accomplished through Rotary. And so I joined in 1988, and right away, that was kind of a local interest. And right away I got interested in hosting a Rotary Youth Exchange student. And it was a young man from Denmark, Jonas Warming. And they were having trouble finding a host family for him. You know, Rotary Youth Exchange is a high school exchange student that comes from a foreign country and stays and studies here in the United States for one school year. And boy, what an experience they have. Yeah, it really broadens them as a citizen of the world, to understand what goes on in other countries and how families interact, and it's a wonderful event. We had so much fun doing that we also had 3 others over the years in Rotary, Rotary Exchange students, one from Finland and 2 from Germany. So, and they become like your kids. They live with you for a year, and you treat them just like your kids. You make them do their homework. You make them make their bed in the morning.
Clean your room.
Yeah. And each and every one of them has already been back, some of them multiple times to visit. And we visited them when we've been in their countries as well. So it's a fabulous, fabulous Rotary event. As district governor, it's very interesting. At that point, there are like 49 clubs, I believe, in our district. And you give a presentation at each and every club. And you find out that each and every club does something very well. Not all clubs do everything well, but every club does at least one function very well. It's a very varied bunch of groups. The important thing, if you're thinking of joining a Rotary Club, number one is the days they meet and the times they meet. That fits into your schedule. And then if you have the same kind of interest as the members in the club and the projects that they're doing. So being a past district governor after that, you get more involved actually with the zone meeting, which our zone is Zone 34, and that's all of Georgia, all of Florida, and 3 districts in the Caribbean, all the way down to the tip of South America, where we have Suriname Guyana and French Guyana as part of our zone. So it's a very international kind of zone that we have. And those experiences that you get to meet those other Rotarians from these other districts is a wonderful, wonderful event, an opportunity to get to know them. And all of Rotary, really, every Rotarian is a resource to every other Rotarian in the world. And there are 1.4 million at this stage today. So a lot of opportunities for friendship, for developing programs and projects. So you never know who you're going to meet through Rotary. And it's really a wonderful way to get to know people from all around the world. And then you are also a resource back to them, and you're welcomed by them as well if you go to their communities. So that's one of the best things about Rotary.
Yes. I think you said everything, because my last question was how you can tell and invite any other young person, family member that wants to join the club. Maybe you can tell. And I think what you said before, some people can feel like, oh, I want to meet some other leaders in the community. I want to be part of many community surveys, and that's the main idea with the Rotary Club in Miami, or the other Rotary clubs that we have in different cities. Very nice, because what I learned as part of the Rotary Club of Miami is that you can travel, and anywhere in the world, when you say that you're part of the Rotary Club of Miami, they treat you like family. It's like you connect very easy with other members, and we can make an impact in our community as a group of leaders. Thank you for your leadership and everything what you do, each of you. This is something great, and I'm very proud to be part of this club, because every person that I know is very special, and they help you, and they talk to you, they give you advice. It's something that you don't find these days. It's very difficult. So I'm very happy to meet all these families that are today here at Hugo Boss. I have a question for you two. Maybe you want to split the question. What would you say to these families that maybe they say, okay, I want to be part of the Rotary Club of Miami? Do they have to pass an evaluation? Is any specific requirements that they need to be part of the club?
Well, we welcome everyone into our club. We're known for our approach to helping people help others, and that's the mission of Rotary. We actually just finished a big project in GBI, the Grand Bahama Islands, where we spearheaded the effort to raise $325 million to rebuild a hospital and help the medical situation that had been totally devastated. On top of that, our club also goes out and learns other things about what service actually means. So please, if anyone is interested, we welcome you. We have a mentoring program, so you're not alone, and it's all about helping you do the kinds of community service that best serves your interests, because not everybody is interested in the same thing, and we recognize that. So to us, it's all about the value we can bring to you in your effort to help others. And I think that that's the most important thing. We actually, about 2 years ago, went on a cruise to the Dominican Republic and to Cuba, where we actually did community service projects in the Dominican Republic and had a cultural exchange in Cuba. But again, we learned the impact. So it's not just about going out and planting trees. You'll learn what that means. Saving the environment. We're working on coral reef restoration now. Join us. Help us to better your community. And so reach out to any one of us that you see here today, because we can help you be the best version of you. So thank you.
Words, that's very, very true. And us as parents, all of you that are watching this video, probably most of you are parents, we have to lead with an example. And what a good example to be part of a very good organization as the Rotary Club of Miami, that do service for many people out there that they're in need, that they even just, as Noreen said, she's there, every Rotarian is there for you to approach, ask questions, how can I get involved? And this is what it's about, to be friends with everybody. I have one more question. Now we're going to talk more about your personal life as grandmother and grandfather and your leadership and how you teach your grandchildren now to be a leader, because I'm sure your kids, your daughters, you have a daughter too, they ask you questions or advice that, Mom, give me the path. How can I raise my children? What advice would you give to parents?
Okay.
Teach them right, number one. Number two, teach them the values, what's important, what really is important. And I think my oldest granddaughter is 15, and I have been dragging her around to do community service probably since she was 8 months old. She was only in a stroller then, but she's very used to doing that. And every time there's an Alzheimer's walk or an American Heart Association walk, they walk. And they are doing stuff. They clean up the environment. They clean up the streets. So you lead by example. So if they see you doing it, that you explain why. Because if you just tell them we're cleaning up the streets, unless you explain the impact of that, it might go over their heads. So teach them by your example. Make sure they understand and move forward with them. And embrace that spirit.
Yes, I do agree with what you're saying, that leading by example is so very important. My two oldest grandchildren are both girls. One is currently in the University of Florida in dental school in her second year, almost finished with the second year now. And the second granddaughter is graduating from the University of Miami this year, and she has just been accepted into Nova Southeastern University dental program. So we're going to have two dentists in the program.
And I have a twin brother.
And you have a twin brother that's a dentist, yes, that's very good. And their father is a dentist, so I think that's contributes to his retirement fund. But yes, it is very important to talk to the kids and know what they're doing, know who their friends are, be sure that they're behaving the way they should be behaving, and we try to bring them into the things that we're doing as well, so they see, past their teenage years and as they mature, how they conduct themselves as adults. I think that's very important as well. So you were asking about people coming to Rotary. If there's an interest in Rotary, all you need to do is come to a club meeting. And you'll hear much more about what we're doing at the club meetings and the events that we're participating in, all the charitable events, and we even have fun events. And that's very important too, to keep it a fun activity. So it's not just meeting and doing projects. You find out you really like each other. It becomes a big family, and that's a wonderful way to do that. But if they come visit a club, and like I told you before, every club's a little bit different. And most clubs do something, all clubs do something well, but most clubs don't do everything well. I like to think we do everything well.
We do, yeah, we do,
And if you're willing to be actively involved, if you're willing to financially support the efforts of Rotary International and the Rotary Foundation, then you'll make an outstanding Rotarian by joining a Rotary Club, specifically the Rotary Club of Miami.
Yes.
But there are other very nice Rotary clubs in Miami as well. So you need to visit various clubs to see where you fit in the box.
Thank you, Robin. Thank you, Noreen. And as they said, and before we finish with the interview, my husband is also a Rotarian, and we feel proud that both can teach our children to do community service and to be better person, because these days the kids are in the computers, in the iPads, sometimes they don't listen, and it's very important everybody who's listening to this interview take the time to talk to your children and lead with examples. As I said before, this club has been inspiring us as a couple to be good parents, good examples for them. So that's why we're very proud for everything that we do in this club that inspired to give this example to our kids. That's the case and you and Susan, they are married 54 years.
Wow.
That's wow. Robin and Susan Shelley, it's a beautiful couple, and they are both Rotarians, and they are examples for us as a couple to see them, you know, after so many years holding hands, they help each other, and it's amazing. This is really nice that you don't see everywhere, and as them, in every family, every member here is a different world, and each person at the club is there to support each other, as I mentioned, as we said before. Thank you so much, both of you, Noreen, Robin. Thank you for being here to say everything what you explained to all our readers. And if you want to finalize with the last words before we say bye and we get ready to listen our other Rotarian and our other member who is getting ready, I see, with fun music. So you want to say the final words?
All right. Well, I want to thank you again, Karla, for this wonderful opportunity to share our mission of Rotary. I want to thank you, BOSS, for allowing us to do that here. So, also, your husband is a past president of our club, so you do understand the whole Rotary thing. So, what we want to do is help people be the best that they can be. Be the best you can be so that you can serve your community and serve yourself, serve your family. And that's all about our club providing those tools and resources so that you can feel empowered to be able to do that. You will feel value. And I thank you, and I hope you'll come to join us. If anybody is listening and wants information, please see us, because it's all about service being recognized as a wonderful opportunity to be a part of a better world. So thank you.
Yes, when you join Rotary, part of the principles of Rotary International are to find your passion and work with the programs in that particular what's available to you as your passion. And Rotary has a full menu of opportunities in various medical or child health, and of course Rotary's main project right now is polio, eradication of polio from the face of the earth. And you say polio in America, most people say, oh, I thought we got rid of that a long time ago. But no, we're still working to eliminate polio. There are only 3, or actually down to 2, endemic countries with the wild polio virus, and that's Afghanistan and Pakistan. And we are still, Afghans a little bit up in the air, Pakistan, I think we still are actually doing some inoculations, immunizations in Pakistan. But I just want you to know that Rotary is people of action, and people of action all around the globe to create lasting change. We're not doing temporary, we're not doing a project and leaving, we're doing a project and make it sustainable through the future, so that you're really bettering the lives and doing projects that they want to have happen in their lives. But it also creates change in our community, but it also creates change in ourselves as well. So Rotary as an organization is a large organization, very large, 1.4 million, about 46,000 clubs around the world. Through the Rotary Foundation, during last year, it was the last year we had the figures for, we gave a grand total of $137.6 million through the Rotary Foundation to projects around the world, both in global grants and disaster reliefs and district grants as well. So it's a large-scale organization. You can be part of that just by donating. We donate $100 a year. You're still part of that $130-some-odd million. You can feel proud because you were helping that effort all around the world. So thank you for having us here. We appreciate you having us here. And anytime come ask us again. We'll help you with your kids magazine as well. Anytime.
Thank you. And something very important that I want to say is I want to thank the Rotary Club of Miami because they help and they are sponsor every year of our special assistance guide, because we have many families in our community that they read and they follow our magazine. They have children with special needs, and thanks to this beautiful club, we could have this information ready for you. Thank you very much, Rotary Club of Miami, for supporting this great cause with information, with hands-on serving not only in the Miami area. You travel to Haiti or many other countries to help many families and many children. Again, thank you so much for being here today. Noreen Timoney, Robin, Shelley, thank you. And now we're gonna go with our friend Noreen. He's a Rotarian, and I have to thank toy. You still have time to come until November 21st to Hugo Boss and Merrick Park to drop a toy. We have this box, and you can fill with any little thing. Doesn't matter the price. It's something that is gonna make the children happy. So thank you so much. And now we go with our rock star of the club, of the Rotary Club of Miami. Yes! Noreen! Yay!
Thank you again.
2. Hey, thank you so much. I mean, what a great introduction. I don't know about the rock star part, but I do know about the Rotarian part. The Rotarian part, I was president of the club a few years ago, so I fully support anything I can do to help out. But getting to play is my favorite thing to do, rather than, picking up garbage on the beach at 103 degrees, but we do that too. I wanted to thank Hugo Boss too. If the Hugo Boss people are listening right now, this is a Hugo Boss shirt that I bought, and it's lasted for years.
Yay.
It's my favorite brand. And I'm not just saying that, right? Anyway, please talk and socialize. I'm not here to just perform. It's just background stuff like I do.
Appetizers?
Appetizers are in the back. Go grab something to eat, have a good time, and I'll try to entertain with a few songs and stuff. Well, since it costs a lot to win, and ain't nothing wrong